Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Puckin' Around podcast. Guys, we've had a hell of a week or so. It's been nuts in the NHL. We've had trades galore. We'll be touching on that. The draft has just passed, so we will be breaking that down a little bit, giving our opinion on some picks. And free agency is just around the corner, so we'll be previewing that. And here tonight to help me out with all this is the cast and crew. Everybody's here tonight. Say hi to Alex, Matt, and Rick. Hi, everybody.
Howdy, everybody.
Almost us.
Hello.
All
Okay,
right,
boys,
and just to remind everybody, by the time you see this, the free agency will be the next day, the very next day, and we will be doing a live stream if you're home during the day. Check out at least me and Eric. I don't know anybody else, but me and Eric.
All you Canadians listening, it's a fucking holiday.
That's
Come
right.
join us.
Be there or be
nothing
square.
else to do.
Free agency starts first.
Fireworks.
Free agency starts the 1st. It's the 29th, as we record it.
Yeah.
The next day.
Oh yeah.
The 30th.
Oh yeah. Wait a second.
Well, no, this releases on Tuesday, and then Wednesday is the 1st.
Yeah, tomorrow. This comes out tomorrow. We're recording Monday. They're not going to see this on Monday.
They're seeing it Tuesday. But you said that by the time
the very next day is free agency, and we're doing a live stream.
Yeah.
But from today, when we're recording, it's 2 days away.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Now that we got that settled.
And as you can see, you see that in the middle there, the ADHD podcast?
Yeah, that's why.
Now you know why.
That's what we're going to be
doing that right there. That's an example of why.
There.
Everybody pointing fingers at the other person.
No, I got it. I did it right. It's like when you're steering a boat, you got to be the opposite direction.
Or you're backing up a trailer. Same thing.
That
is exactly the same. That's right. And we're talking about what it's like to point to somebody when you're on camera, because it's really the opposite and it's hard to get used to. That's what we're talking.
Exactly.
All right. I defer to the to
get this train back on the tracks.
Yes.
Guys, there was a fuck ton of trades the past few days leading up to the draft. And for all you fans out there, listen, I am not going to name every trade because there was literally a hell of a lot. So we'll just do this. Okay?
Not everyone was like mention worthy anyway.
No, but but even just the amount of noteworthy trades, like there's a lot.
Yeah, there were.
So, like you know the old adage, like top 10 picks never get traded. It never happens. Well, guess what? 2 got traded.
So rare. I mean, imagine 2 in 1 year, and it rarely happens.
Exactly. And pick 4 and 9 got traded this year. So so we'll just do it this way. I'll ask each one of you: is there a trade that happened this past week or so that really caught you kind of maybe by surprise? I'll start with I'll start with Alex since you had your finger up.
Yeah, I got Alex. One. The Dorofeyev trade going to the Rangers. I didn't see that coming at all. I knew Vegas had some cap issues, but I thought either Thomas Hertl or Aiden Hill would be the cap casualty. I didn't think one of the young wingers who is looking like a future stud would be on his way to the Big Apple. And I didn't think Drury would actually cook in the trade, to be honest with you, because this dude usually can't even cook a rotisserie chicken. Never mind a fucking good trade. So that really caught me by surprise. So as much as I hate to give him credit, good deal by Chris Drury and the Rangers, although we ended up passing on Chase Reed for Smits not too long after. So then his good run lasted about all of 8 minutes. But still, good acquisition there by the Rangers. Still makes me wonder what Vegas is going to do next. I did not expect Dorofeyev to be on the move. That one really caught me by surprise. There was no hints about it. There was no talks about it. It was just a bomb drop by Darren Dreger, who had been taking a lot of L's recently. So it was nice for him to finally hit a trade for once. And that trade, like I said, just caught me off guard. So I still wonder what Vegas is going to do from here when it comes to shedding cap.
Yeah. And then not only that, after they traded for Dorofeyev, they gave him a 7x11 extension.
That's a lot of money.
Ooh.
That's a lot of money.
Like, let's hope this pans out because
I hope it doesn't. I hope I get to
Dorothea.
laugh at him.
And
maybe that's why they moved him. He had said what he
Yeah, I
wanted.
think
They didn't want, so
might
they
make
moved him
sense.
because
well,
they couldn't afford it.
today on 32 Thoughts, they were talking about it, and apparently Vegas was in the range of, now this sounded a bit low, so maybe also I think they were looking at around the range of 7.5 to 8 on a long-term extension for Dorofeev. And so he got 11. So you can just imagine.
So his ask was too much. They had to move him.
And like, look, I like Dorofeev as a player, but a big concern with him is that he scores a lot of goals. He's a goal scorer. The problem is he's not really a play driver. So how is this kind of going to work?
I agree with that.
How is this going to work in New York? We'll see there, because like you don't have a Jack Eichel or a Marner in New York, so we'll see.
Summer's not over yet. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but like, so kind of a little bit of a surprise. And all right, so Rick, was there one trade that kind of surprised you or that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, the only trade that really surprised me is you guys trading down from 21 to 27. That was a shocker for me. The rest of them, I don't really remember all the trades, but I don't remember being like, oh my god, that from anything. And even and I'll tell you the truth, from you guys, from Barrere trading down, I was a little surprised by that. So yeah, I know it's boring, but that's all I got.
I wasn't surprised.
No, I guess not. But I mean, I was a little surprised he did that. So yeah, and like I said, the rest I don't think any of the trades that actually happened surprised me that much.
Guys, we got a very small breaking news. Is it good enough to hit the breaking news thing? Am I allowed?
Oh, why
I don't know what it is.
Are you asking permission?
This is a little surprising, but I'm going to hit it.
It kind of
anyway.
takes away the whole.
It's our last show. Come on. Sorry to cut you off. This just caught me by surprise. The Minnesota Wild did not qualify for Bobby Brink. That kind of surprises me.
Maybe they have they've agreed, like they've gotten an oral agreement that and they're going to sign him to
lower than his qualifying offer.
Less, or not more, but I mean just whatever it is, more or less, but like longer term, like give him a few years, and that could be why they're doing that.
Yeah, because you'd have to see what exact. Because how much was he making? And I don't remember. Like,
he wasn't making much. He was only making like $3 million, I think.
Yeah, so that's
the qualifying could be $4 million. Maybe they don't want to give him like a
3 point something. So maybe it's like, well, we're not going to qualify you, but we'll sign you to like a 1 year extension at like 2 point something, just under your qualifying offer or something. Because if they qualify him, they can't sign him for. I think if I'm not mistaken, they can't sign him for less than the qualifying offer.
You got to qualify him at whatever the number is. You got to qualify him for at least one season at that. So probably they didn't want to give him
2
that
years
much.
ago.
Give him 2 at less.
And I think towards the end,
2 years ago, he had 12 goals, 29 assists.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't really fitting in Minnesota towards the end. Like, I don't know, though. He was scratched for a while. Even the playoffs, I don't think he played much in the playoffs either.
So maybe that's why it didn't work. They're not. Even more reason not to qualify him. They want to give him less, so they didn't qualify him. Either you go free agent, or we'll offer you 2 years, $1.5 million, something like that. That's probably why.
I mean, what I was going to say is 2 years ago, we put up 41 points, 12 goals, 29 assists in 79 games. This year, with 2 teams combined, only played 68 games, so a little bit less. He had a little bit of a stoppage in time. 15 goals, only 15 assists, though, 30 total points. He was on pace to have probably a little bit of a regression point-wise. So maybe, could be, I don't know. Just interesting. But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the trades with that. But that's an interesting name.
Isn't Minnesota kind of tight on the cap?
Yeah.
Could be part of it.
Yeah,
Plus,
it's
I
got to
think
be
the-
something like
the-
that. They can't afford the qualifying offer, so they got to not qualify him and negotiate a lower contract.
Yeah.
Plus, they seem to be the favorite maybe to land Dylan Larkin if he does get traded this offseason. So
Yeah, and how are they going to afford that, right? So
I think they got to
that
save
could be
everything.
another reason why they didn't qualify him, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Matt, I'll turn to you. Is
he here? Matt's here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt,
Matt's
are you here? Matt.
Silent Matt.
Matt.
He's alive. He laughed.
Yeah, I saw the thing move. Okay, your turn. Oh, he was sleeping.
He's just shutting his eyes for a little bit.
Blinking.
So,
He's
what
just
trade
blinking.
surprised you the most?
Oh, it's kind of tough. I mean, there really wasn't much that surprised me. Just on draft day in terms of the trades. I mean, I guess I don't know. Maybe McTavish to St. Louis, just with what St. Louis ended up giving up.
Actually, that's a good one. I forgot that. Yeah.
That
Okay.
was a hefty
that's a
package.
What they had to give up, I was like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I
I'll
think
give you that one.
Habs interest wasn't actually there. No, no. Well,
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a good one for me.
That's
I can
it.
respect that.
Actually, it was pick 15 and 29, if I'm not mistaken, right?
yeah.
2 firsts for McDowell. Yeah, that was a bit of a high price for, especially for a guy that's it's a couple years. He's kind of been underachieving a little bit, kind of. So
Yeah,
Right.
but I mean, they got Robert Thomas.
yeah, well, but
ahead
plus
of him.
fucking St. Louis had 4 first-round picks. So you know what?
True, they had a shit ton of first round. Yeah,
Who cares? Who
Yeah.
cares?
pretty much, right? So giving
Oh,
two,
man.
it's not that hard. That's probably why they acquired that many, was in order to make a trade like that.
Yeah. No, but okay. So I'll go now. Then I guess for me, one that kind of surprised me was actually Alex Tuck going to Washington. Like they traded for his rights. They gave up a third and David Kampf for the rights to Alex Tuck, and then they signed him to an 8-year, $84 million contract, 10.5 million AAV. I don't know why. Just Washington never really crossed my mind. Like I don't know, like they're being Alex Tuck. Okay, like maybe. So then they did it, but then after then they go and trade for Jordan Kyrou also. Like Connor McMichael and whatever else they did.
I
But
like that trade for both sides. That was, in my opinion,
Yeah.
the most even trade, I think, in the entire league. Because Kyrou's coming off of a bit of a down year. I think he had, high 40 points after being in the 70s the few years before that. And I think he had 3 straight years around 70 points. And then Connor McMichael's a nice up-and-coming player, and they got a first-round pick. McMichael's not a bad player. That's a middle 6 player.
no, he's not. Yeah, Connor McMichael's a decent player.
So I thought I liked that for both sides. There's a little bit of risk in Washington because Kyrou's coming off a bad year, but I think the change of scenery and the fact that he had 3 really good years prior to that kind of makes you think he has a real shot to rebound with the change of scenery, where McMichael's a good piece. You added a mid-first round pick. I think it was pick 16. So it's a respectable pick. It's not like it's a very back of the draft. And I don't remember who the Blues used for that pick because I don't think that was part of the trade for McTavish. I thought it was 15 and 29.
Yeah.
It was 15,
You want? I have it here. Do you want to know?
Yeah, it was 29 and one of 15 or 16. So I don't remember.
Colin Fitzgerald. That makes sense.
Was that who they traded? I mean, who they drafted?
That's who they drafted.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So,
Looks
but
like
no,
it's
Eric,
15.
continue. Sorry. I just wanted to add to that.
Yeah, no, I just say Washington really not screwing around. They missed the playoffs this year, so it's like
Oh no, it's not.
I'm like they're just adding big boys too, and you look at their team now, some of their wingers, man, They got some girth on the fucking wing. It's nuts. Like you have like Pierre-Luc Dubois is 6'4", and then like I know he's more of maybe like a center at this point, but like you add like Ryan Leonard 6'1", the Protas brothers 6'6" and 6'5".
Yeah.
And now fucking I don't know why he's not listed here, but anyway.
But St. Louis, by the way, only made one pick in the first round. They traded 15 to Vegas. I don't even remember that.
They traded 15 to Vegas?
It's listing 15th pick is Vegas, and they picked some guy named Neil Pakarinen. It says Vegas before the Washington pick. And I counted, that's 15. They picked that number. They picked, eh?
Are you looking at because I have 15 got traded to Anaheim. Anaheim took Nikita Klepov, and then St. Louis picked 16 and took Maddox Dagenet.
I'm showing. Oh, I got the wrong fucking round.
I was gonna say, like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I didn't look at what round it was. I don't know why it's showing. I go on the page. It's got round 7 first. That makes no sense.
Yeah, because in the first round,
Maddox
had 4 picks.
They took Maddox Dagenet at
16 and 29.
Yeah.
They kept 11, took Tynan Lawrence.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm all straightened out now.
But I like basically I like what Washington did. Like as a Flyers fan, it kind of sucks for us because man, they got better. But we'll see. All right. Well, anything else on these past trades that you guys want to touch upon?
Not really.
No. Not Chicago.
Not for me anyway. I can't remember most of them.
Chicago
I can't remember them anyway, so I don't know what I got to say about them if I can't remember.
All right. So you know what then? Screw it. Let's head to the draft and let's give a little breakdown on how we thought the draft went. Maybe some surprise picks, some prize fallers.
I thought the first pick overall, what a surprise they took.
Oh yeah, McKenna to the lead, just like we all didn't expect.
I did not expect that. I mean, his first 2 was obvious who was going to go.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah,
it was going to be McKenna and Stenberg.
Yeah, which order exactly? I mean, that could have been up in the air, maybe. But I think it was well known they were at least were taking McKenna. So
okay, that's it. So that pretty much went as
and then after that, I hardly know the players, so I can't really say I'm surprised or not, or I can't really. So it's a bit of a problem for me.
Well, at number 4 for Buffalo, Daxon Rudolph at 4. That was kind of a surprise.
Really caught me off guard.
Yeah, like I think on most drafts he was like one of the later defense, not later as in like 20s, but like after the Smiths, after the Carrolls, after the Reeds, and he was the first D-man off the board. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see. It doesn't say what position there.
Yeah, Daxon Rudolph was the first defense because it went Gavin McKenna, Ivor Stenberg, and then Cal Malhotra, 1, 2, 3. And then with the 4th pick, the first defenseman off the board, Daxon Rudolph.
Just like we all expected.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but I mean, probably even after Malhotra, obviously, it was pretty obvious Canucks were going to take Malhotra. His dad's coaching there. It's not really the best situation, if you ask me, but I wasn't surprised at that one. And then after that, I mean, everyone was saying anyway, like, okay, here we go. Who knows what's coming next exactly? So I don't know these players well. Why not Daxon Rudolph? I don't know.
Just for me, mostly just caught me by surprise, just because the big hype on Chase Reed and Carson Carrolls, Albert Smiths. Like Daxon Rudolph was always like, yeah, he's probably gonna be like the 4th, 5th defenseman off the board, and then he ends up being the first, which was extremely surprising. But no, again, like
and Buffalo traded to get that pick.
Yeah, that was the pick that they got for Bowen Byram.
Right. So they traded to get that pick, obviously draft this guy. So here's the question: if you're right, and this guy should have, was rated later, then why would you trade up like that and then do that and reach?
Well, it wasn't necessarily a trade up. It was just basically the pick they got for because I know they were in talks also with. Oh man!
But my point being, if you're trading up into 4, which that was what it was, why reach for somebody like that?
But again, it wasn't necessarily a massive reach because he wasn't.
I get that.
But he's their guy. I guess you know what? At the end of the day,
it must have been why they traded up, was to get him, to be sure that they got him.
And you know what? Like at the end of the day, also it's like it's Buffalo. You already have Darlene, you have Power, you have Samuelson, you have all these guys. Your blue line right now is pretty much set. So you could take a swing on a guy like, and actually they just traded for another trade, Owen Zellweger from Anaheim. They traded for him a couple days
ago. Another defenseman.
Yeah. So your blue line is set for like the next 3, 4, 5 years. If not more.
So why do this?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like for them, it makes sense to take a swing on a guy like, because Daxton Rolf is very offensive. So and like a lot of like the pre-draft stuff like pods or whatever that I was listening to, like they're very high on his skill set. So and they say he might have the best skill set of all the Div men, but his defensive game needs work. This, that, blah blah blah, whatever.
Oh, okay. But if you're looking for an offensive defenseman,
but that's it.
That's your guy.
Buffalo is in that spot where it's like we could take a swing. It doesn't work. You know what? If he's maybe only a second or third pair defenseman, good on the power play, whatever, we could take that swing.
I don't know. The 4th pick overall, man.
Yeah, I know. It's still
kind of
risky. But I'm just saying, you're in a position where you could take a risk.
I get it. But I mean, you moved up into, like, I just find that weird. But I guess that was their guy. And like you said, they were willing to take the risk. They wanted, like, in Buffalo, I mean, Dahlin's pretty, he puts up points, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they're just looking for another offensive defenseman, in a few years. I don't know when this kid's going to be ready.
Yeah, he's probably at least 2-3 years away. At least 2-3 years away.
Yeah, and also, like Alex always says, always be drafting goalies, or however you put it.
I don't take credit for that quote. There's someone on Twitter on Flyers Nation that says that.
Okay,
so
whatever.
like
it's fine. It's fine. But also having, like, you can never have too many defensemen. That's another one of those things, right? And maybe it's in that line, and they liked the kid, they wanted that kid. They didn't like anybody else.
Okay. Anybody? Who do you think? I'll put it this way: who do you think had like probably the best draft?
San Jose, and it's not even close.
Yeah, probably.
It's San Jose.
It's San Jose, and it's so not even close. It's in another universe.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put it this way: the gap between 1 and 2 is probably about as big as the gap between 2 and like 20. That's how good of a draft San Jose had. You go, Stenberg, Veroff, and Ryan Lynn. Those two guys I first named were considered like 2 and 4 last year. And then Ryan Lynn was like projected 12 to 14. That's incredible how good of a draft they had. Those 3 first-round picks, they hit a grand. They're set up. It's San Jose, and whoever you want to put as second is a country mile behind them.
I would definitely have to agree with San Jose, man. They got value everywhere.
And you guys helped them out, man.
Yes, we did.
You guys helped them out.
Well, hey, what are you going to do? You know what? We did them a favor now. Maybe they'll repay the favor later. Who knows?
Sure.
Listen, I get the trade. I from in terms of a trade, like gathering assets standpoint, you went down 6 spots and you got a second and a 4th round pick. So I get it. Mind you, it was a late second, but it was still a second. But at the same time, you had a player that was a top 15 talent projection wise there to take. Me personally, I would have accepted you only had 4 or 5 picks this year, whatever, and just drafted the player. That's just me.
Yeah. Well, same. Well, like you heard in Brier's press conference, they liked I blank on his name. Sokolovsky, sorry. They liked Sokolovsky, and he was like, well, again, if you believe what he says, he was the highest on their board at 21, and then we're like, well, we think he's gonna slip later, so let's just get the assets and still get the guy that we want later. So whatever. Whatever from that. But okay. Was there somebody that went higher than most of you expected? That was kind of like, oh, really?
Someone that went higher outside the Buffalo pick?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think first round picks only because there's plenty of picks throughout the draft that went higher than we first. Who was the kid that Ottawa picked in the first round?
Which pick you talking about? Jackson cover
that they had the first one.
25?
Jonas Lagerberg Hohen.
He was projected somewhere in like the 60s, I read.
Oh, there, okay.
Yeah, he's the one that my buddy really like, what the fuck? Why?
that was a big reach. Like, listen, I'm not going to act like I know about every single draft pick and where they're going to.
Yeah, I really don't either. So.
But from what I was reading, this kid was projected to be like a late second round, early third round projection. You got him with the 25th overall pick. So, mind you, there's been plenty of instances where this happened. Raider Frank made a point on Twitter. I believe he said the Boston Bruins, the year they drafted David Pastrnak, had the worst draft grade that season. And Pasta's arguably one of the best wingers in hockey now. So you don't know until these guys pan out, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's also, like, the thing also with Pastrnak, I remember his draft year was that he was supposed to be a higher pick. Yeah. And it's not like they took a chance on Pastrnak and he's like projected second, third round. Like, oh, let's just take a chance. I forget what, I think it was an injury or there was something that happened that year. I can't remember the story. And he just kept on falling. And then they took a chance on him at 25. And well, yeah. So it's like, that's why, like, you gotta, those fallers sometimes, man. That's why, like we were saying with San Jose, like, Veerhoff, like, he was the early consensus, like, for like even number 2 in the draft for at the beginning of last year. And it's like, man, he fell all the way to 9 this year. And like he struggled a little in the NCAA. But also you have to realize, like, Veerhoff was 17 this year playing in the NCAA. Like, he was young. Oh yeah. So and like that's why I think also San Jose had such a great draft, because you ended up getting that guy at 9 and then Ryan Lynn at 21. Like, holy hell, man. Great draft by them. For me, one that kind of surprised me because he was kind of projected where the Flyers were, but like was it Maddox Dajnek going 16 to St. Louis. Sorry, Maddox Dajnek, going 16 to St. Louis. Kind of surprised me a little bit, because I'm like, okay, because a lot of the projections you saw on him were like 20s, mid 20s, so it's like, oh, okay. They took a swing on Maddox Dajnek. Respect. So yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much any surprises. So yeah. So anyone have anything left to talk about the draft? Anything you want to say about the draft? Or?
I like Montreal's pick. I do. Never heard of him before, but I like.
He likes the pick, but he never heard of him.
I'd never heard of him before. Almost a lot of these guys I never heard of before.
Well, I hadn't heard of him, but that's why I watched a ton of film that night. And I sent you those.
Yeah. No, this kid looks like he's got. He is a kid that looks like he's got a chat, even though he's a 26th pick overall. Yeah, I think they reached for him. Yet I think he's gonna. You look back and go, yeah, that kid wasn't a reach at 26. So. I do.
Well, look, like that was right in his range too. Like, I mean, you're talking a couple of picks maybe of a reach, but his range was right around.
Yeah, I mean, he was depending on the scout, but it seemed like a lot of there were a few guys that had come up from being farther back to have him around 30th, and we got him at 26, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
not a huge reach. I guess like we were talking about someone earlier, and it was like he's not that much of a reach. Same kind of thing.
time will tell. Like I say
Time
with
will
all
tell.
these picks,
Time will tell. From what I've been following press conference between Bob Robb and Marty Lapointe. They were doing a press conference, and they were asked how long before this kid will get here. He's got 2 years left on his contract there. And Bob Robb said, well, his agent is Dan Milstein, says he's a really good negotiator. So from what I gather, not this season, but I think next season at some point that kid's here. In Laval or in Montreal, I don't know, but in North America.
Yeah. Time will tell. As for our pick, we'll see what happens. He's big. He can skate. He's got a good stick. He can hit. That's what my analysis on him is. I need to see him develop more of a playmaking game because you're going to need that to be an NHL defenseman to be able to get those breakout passes and getting the puck out of the zone under pressure. So those are the things I definitely need.
Is that playmaking? Is that playmaking or being a defenseman that's a good first pass guy?
Well, a good
I don't know if that's
pass
playmaking.
guy, maybe a better way to put it, but I'm just saying in general, he's got to work on his passing.
He's got that breakout pass. He's got to.
And from an offensive perspective, when you are in the offensive zone, he's got to work on his playmaking. So it's like a general picture.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Okay. So, any last
with
thoughts
that.
on the draft before we move on to free agency?
No.
Well, I'm trying to think if there's anyone. I think Nashville had a really good draft too. That's another team I give credit to. Cullen and who was the defenseman they drafted at 31? Who was it? Blyle. Cullen and Blyle.
I wanted us to draft.
Yeah, those are two very good picks, and they got the goalie we wanted.
They got the goalie in the third. Fuck.
Yeah, Borachev. This is Nashville's revenge year on us after they passed on Porter Martone with Brady Martin. So, but I'm happy for Adam. So, Nashville is a team I got no ill will against. They had a real good draft too. I think they're I think it went San Jose, and then I'd probably, believe it or not, you might not like this, Rick. I'd say Toronto and Nashville are kind of tied for second for me because Toronto had a pretty good draft too, from what I've been reading. But
I used to like you, but now I don't anymore.
I used to like you. Now you can go pouncing.
Yeah.
That's where it is.
All right. Well, okay. So now can we move to free agency? We're good?
Yes.
Now we move to free agency.
All right. So if you're listening to this when it's released, in a day, we will be hitting free agency.
I put the wrong one up there.
Want me to help you, Rick?
No, I got it.
Yeah.
A lot of teams have a lot of money available.
And there's not a lot out there.
And there's really not a lot out there. Like the cap is at 104 million this year. The floor is at 76.9. There are currently 6 teams under the floor at the moment.
The right one?
But then again, like when they re-sign some of their RFAs, they'll be over, but still. And then you have the likes of Vegas who are just below the ceiling. So okay, so I want to ask a question. Who's the guy this year that is just gonna be the massive over of whatever is left? Absolutely.
Is
nothing.
there anybody though that's gonna get overpaid?
Yes.
Someone is gonna get stupid money because someone's gonna panic.
Yep. And I know exactly who it is. Rasmus Anderson. He is going to get paid a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Absolutely no. I bet you he sees over $10 million a year. I bet you he sees it. because there's nobody out there, and it's going to turn into a fucking bidding war for this guy. And this guy's probably looking his chops like, oh, I can't wait to cash in on these suckers. Book it. Rasmus Anderson will see 10 plus mil a year. He's going to get paid.
Well, yeah, like there was the rumor out there that apparently Anderson and Vegas had a handshake deal. So to resign, and I heard it's somewhere in the range of 8 to 8.5.
I read today that he's going to test the market.
That's it, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, but now you're Vegas. You have like almost zero cap space.
You got nothing. How are you going to pay him?
Yeah, and like you have a couple contracts you can move, but like honestly, like Aiden Hill at $6 million. Who the fuck's taking that after the season he had?
Well, right. Maybe you have to retain, so you're now 3. Yeah, they're going to have to move some guys.
So I don't know, like.
And that's
if I'm Anderson, I'm like, you know what? And I look at the UFA crop, and you're like, man, I might be honestly the best, not only defenseman, the best player available. You know,
there's not a great crop left. No.
Minus John Carlson there. We'll put John Carlson on the sign because I don't know what's going to happen with him if he's going to extend.
Well, they only got, as we're recording this, they have 41 hours to sign him.
Yeah,
until it officially becomes a free agent.
Yeah, so we'll see because, the market is bare. Especially if you're looking for a goalie, holy shit.
Good luck. Do you want me to put goalie? Let's start. These are forwards, what I got up there now.
All right, let's go with the forwards then. Let's start with forwards.
I can't see it still. There we go. Rick, let me help you. Should be able to pull him up on one of these on the side.
How
should be able to pull. There's one that has you can pull up on the side, but is it this one? Screw it. Just use this. Go ahead.
Well, that's okay. Okay. So, all right. So if we go by like with Puckpedia,
there we go.
That's
the one.
Okay.
So you got Anthony Mata, who had a really good year last year. I got to give him credit. He'll get a bat from someone. It won't be Pittsburgh. They already said they have no interest in bringing him back. Obi, if he plays, is going with the Capitals. So we'll just check that off. We already know that.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Patrick Kane, that I don't know.
Is he going to retire?
I don't think Kane's hanging him up yet.
He's still productive.
See, 37. He came off a 57-point year. He's a future Hall
of
Famer.
Okay. So who's going to sign him? Who do you think?
That, I mean, who would be
San Jose?
You know who I have? I think Boston could take a run at him. I think the Bruins might make a move for Patrick Kane. That's a team, especially if Arvidsson leaves. They got to fill in, that vacant winger spot. I know he plays on the opposite side of Arvidsson, but they can move some stuff around and maybe move Higgins off to the wing to start, and Kane off to the right. So that's a neat team I'd watch.
Yeah, I think it all depends if he doesn't care where he goes. It's not like does he care if he's on the West Coast, East Coast, Central? Like, if it really doesn't matter. But like, why not an up and coming team like San Jose? You know what? If you give him a 1 year, 35+ contract where it's just filled with bonuses, and they have cap space, they could use a little extra secondary scoring. So
is there any rumors? Is there any rumors about where he might go? Has anybody heard anything?
The only thing I heard is that Detroit would be willing to bring him back, but I don't. Other than that, honestly, there hasn't been much mentioned on Patrick Kane. So,
with Larkin leaving, you think he wants to go back?
I don't think so. I don't think he goes back to Detroit. Honestly,
no. I think that bridge was burned. I think he's gone. So,
yeah. Other than that, wow, that's very.
What about that sixth name there? The Forsaken Son, Claude Giroux. Get him out of Ottawa, please, and put him on a contender for the love of God. That's all I ask. Please. I'm not even saying us. Just put him on a contender.
Well, of course you're not saying you. You said a contender.
I know shit. And I know we're not a contender yet. But put him on a contender, damn it.
Damn it.
I'm going to be honest. I think
Weird.
Tampa would make a lot of sense for G.
Yeah, Tampa.
Third line winger. Best face-off guy in the league still. Just saying.
Yeah, Tampa could work. But I'm trying to think contenders that could use Giroux as like a secondary piece.
Maybe even go back to Florida. He's got
Florida. I
familiarity
think
there.
that they don't have the money right now, man.
I think Tampa would probably make more sense. I don't think he wants to go out west because he doesn't want to go too far from his family. Mind you, he's already going south, the southern part of the country, if so. Montreal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's close to Ottawa.
Well,
They
Montreal's
wanted to pay
not
him a little
touching.
bit.
Montreal's
That
not
would make
touching him.
Nah, Montreal. I don't think he's gonna go to Montreal.
I
I would say a reunion with Colorado could make sense.
He never played for Colorado.
Did we trade?
No,
Oh,
he got
sorry.
traded to
What am I
Florida.
saying? Florida. Fuck. Why did I
Yeah.
think he got traded to Colorado?
No, Colorado was heavily interested in him when we moved him because we wanted to get Alex Newhook at the time. But they pivoted to Florida. They got Owen Tippett. Worked out in our favor.
Fuck. I'm thinking of what was his name? Sean Walker. Didn't we trade Sean Walker?
Sean Walker went to Colorado for a first
and
round.
at the deadline. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking of Walker. But Colorado, if he'd be willing to go out west, if he'd be willing to take like
that would make sense if he's willing to do it.
Yeah, like they traded the Chushkin. They traded.
Not yet, but I have a feeling they might. If they bring in Carlson, they probably have to.
If what? Sorry.
You said I'm sorry, Nichushkin. I'm thinking of Carolina.
Yeah,
No,
what-
not
what are you
Nikishin.
talking about?
You said Nichushkin to call. I'm sorry, I got the two mixed up. Their names are similar. Give me a break.
Nikishin and Nikushkin. Yeah, I guess they're close.
That's an easy one to make. I get
for you for sure.
Shut up.
But because Colorado doesn't have much cap space. But again, if G would be willing to take like a 35+ contract 1 year, that's like heavy in bonuses. The bonuses could always carry to the next year. So, we'll see. But for me, that kind of makes sense. A team that kind of maybe you can say underachieved compared to expectations for what they were supposed to do this year.
Don't say New Jersey.
No, I'm talking about Colorado. I'm saying like in the playoffs they kind of underachieved.
I thought you were bringing up a new team. I'm sorry.
No. He's not going to New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey is the definition of I'm done believing in that team.
You know what would be crazy? I don't think that they have the roster. Like, where would he even play? But Washington. Washington's like, fuck it.
That's an interesting one.
Let's load up.
Washington. You could talk me into that. That would hurt. That would hurt my soul, but that would actually make sense. Wouldn't hurt as much as like Pittsburgh, but that would definitely hurt to see him in Washington. But that one kind of makes sense. I could see Giroux with the Capitals. I think him and Ovi are kind of buddy too, if I remember correctly.
I'm kind of trying to look at their depth chart to see if he would even fit. I don't think there would even be a spot for him. That's the problem. Like there's even if Ovi comes back, like there's like this team is stacked with all the moves that they made with Kyrou and Tug. Like, look, just without Ovi, okay? Like I'm looking at the depth chart right now. Without Ovi, you have now down the middle you have Strome, Dubois. Now they have one of the Protas brothers down in the middle, but I don't know if he's a center.
Alexi, I think.
Yeah, Alexi Protas.
Yeah, he's a center winger.
Yeah, but they also have Sordif, who actually had a pretty good year this year, but he's he's a reliable 3C. But now they have the other Protas brother plus Tuck. Then they have Wilson and Leonard, Beauvillier, Kyrou. So I guess maybe Beauvillier could be moved to the fourth line if they would add a Giroux. So I guess there could, but now if you bring back Ovi, then that just slides everybody down. So there kind of wouldn't be space for Giroux in Washington. They'd have to move out of body. So probably not Washington.
I mean, then what else really is there in the East? Carolina, they don't have the money.
Yeah, no, I don't think Carolina works. He's not for his type of game either.
I think Tampa's a team that makes the most sense out East. They got a little bit of money. They can
they
make
have
it.
13 million, but they got to address. They got to kind of replace. They got to replace Radish on the defense. So I don't know if they go like if Carlson doesn't sign in Carolina, then the rumors of Tampa Bay are still there. So I guess they could kind of make it. I don't want to say it, but Toronto.
That would make no sense. They're not winning shit. Oh, I have a team we haven't mentioned. What about Buffalo?
Buffalo. Really?
Buffalo's got a lot of cap, if I remember correctly.
But do they need, does he fit there?
Hold on. Let's take a look at the Sabres line.
Buffalo has a lot of young players that are cracked.
I think Giroux, he's definitely better than any fourth line player they have. I'd take him over.
Yeah, but Giroux's not a fourth
Soccer, and
liner.
I'd probably take him over Quinn. No, of course. He almost hit 50 points this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude's still got plenty left in the tank. I think, honestly, Buffalo makes a lot of sense here. You ask me.
Yeah,
there's
you
a
would
spot
have to
for him to
push.
fit. You can move Zucker or Quinn down.
Yeah, Zucker would probably put Zucker on the fourth line, maybe. That would be a spot for him, for Giroux there. Yeah, Buffalo.
Cherick to go pound sand. You're demoted to 13th forward.
Yeah, Buffalo could make some sense. Yep.
Let's move on to someone else now. Never mind your boy there.
All right.
No,
That's
only
all
Giroux.
right. Yeah, we have spent a lot of time on him.
Yeah.
What about Vladimir Tarasenko? He's now hitting free agency. What's a team that can make sense for him?
Veteran scorer.
47
Almost any team, honestly.
Where did he play? Minnesota?
I could see San Jose try to bring him in to get some veteran talent there, just to help give them a little bit of leadership. He's won a cup. He knows what it takes to win. He's still got something left in the tank. He's coming off of, a 47-point season.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Vladdy go maybe out west to a team like San Jose. Why not?
Yeah, maybe. Well, it kind of makes sense. But a guy like Tarasenko, I don't know, he could fit almost anywhere at this point of his career. Like I say, he has the cup, so he's not chasing a cup, so he could really sign wherever he wants. And it's who really needs him? I don't know, even a Chicago. You know what? Bring some extra talent, on the wings on that team.
You can do that.
Some secondary scoring there. Chicago should There's a couple of these wingers that if I'm Chicago, I'm like someone like Mason Marchment, Tarasenko, guys like that. Bring them into the fold. So it's the West is wide. The West seems to be wide open, man. So
wide open.
I can see a team like Chicago
wide open.
I can see a team like Chicago taking some runs at some of these guys like a Marchment or even. Didn't Anthony Mantha play for Chicago at one point?
Yes, he did. He did play for Chicago. No, he played.
No?
Yes, I think he did. He played for Chicago and Washington.
Yeah, because
he was Chicago. I don't think he played in Chicago.
Let me check that. I'll verify.
Detroit, Washington.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't.
Actually,
okay, so I'm thinking of somebody else. Okay, so
Rick
yeah,
is right. He played to Detroit. That was a team he.
That's it. That's the other team.
That's it. Yeah, because he was originally from Detroit, then he went to Washington.
Yeah.
But after Washington, I thought he went to Chicago, but he went to Vegas.
My favorite Anthony
Mantha
Mantha memory is Wayne Simmons beating the shit out of him on that.
Because he's not. He's a big guy, but man, he's not a fighter or anything like that. That's the problem with Mantha. He's not going to give you that physicality, really.
But you know what though, and this year in Pittsburgh, it's I saw it especially in our series, Like the guy was he was hitting
He was a
every.
ghost.
I'll agree. This year's probably the first year
but
that
like
I've seen him
points
do
wise,
that.
yeah, he didn't really
Yeah.
produce in the playoffs, but
Yeah.
physicality wise, the guy was like laying the body.
And when he came up, wasn't he also physical? He was more physical, and then he just sort of like I don't know, became
Because
the
he
gentle
battled-
giant.
Yeah, he did. He was very physical when he came up, but then he battled a lot of injuries for a lot
That
of
must have
years.
been it. So the injuries kind of kept him up. So maybe now you're picking up a guy that can be that because he's big, right? He's pretty
Yeah.
big.
Oh yeah, he's huge. Well, not huge, but
6'5".
yeah,
He's like
big.
6'5" or something, 6'4". He's big.
I had
He's a
it
big
here
boy.
2 seconds ago. But yeah,
So,
and that's
yeah.
it. So like that's why for me, like a team like Chicago, for a guy like Mantha and a guy like Mason Marchman, if now both the guys are a bit on the older side, then they're both like 31, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're both 31.
But that's good veteran. I mean, veteran leadership. Chicago's a
If you
young
could
team.
sign these
so-
guys to like a 2 to 3 year contract each,
Yeah.
to isolate Bedard and give him some grit on that team, and guys that can score. Like these guys can score. They're not bad players. So
Yeah,
I think
Mantha,
that'd be a
64
good destination for both, actually.
Mantha had some decent points last year.
He had 64 points, 33
Yeah.
goals, 31 assists.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Man, not shabby. Like now, look, is he gonna reproduce that again? Like, who knows? But like, even if he's like about a 50-point player, just like his size, his physicality, if he keeps it up the way he played this year, to protect a guy like Bedard, like I'd be worth the money just there. And honestly, like there's some of the only like wingers that I would even actually consider paying a decent amount to, because like the rest, like what are you gonna pay Victor Arvidsson? Like really? Like I don't know.
Not 33, yeah.
Nah, it's like
He
it's
put up
like-
decent points last year, though.
Yeah, he did last year, but the thing with Victor Arvidsson is he's so inconsistent. Like at least with Manta, like you knew like him, it was a lot of the injuries were why he wasn't producing. Like he was missing a lot of time. But like Victor Arvidsson is like one of those guys. Like 1 year, it's like the guy breaks out. You're like, oh okay, so this is the Victor Arvidsson, and then like he disappears, and you're like, oh, then he moves on to another team, and it's like, oh look, he's good again. It's like then it's like I don't know.
Inconsistent.
Yeah.
Consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
Gotta love those type of players. What about Matthias Michelli? Like he ended up not getting a qualifying offer. He's going into free agency. I don't think anyone saw that coming.
Him not getting qualified? I saw that coming. He was terrible for the Leafs last year.
Well, I know, but he still almost had 40 points. It's not like he's. I wonder if someone takes a flyer on him and tries to bring him in for 2-3 years.
I'm sure that. He'll probably lie on like a middling team somewhere. They'll give him just a chance and see what happens. I'm curious if anybody resigns Corey Perry. Like if he keeps on going. 41 years old.
He needs to go. He's got to lose another series in the finals, don't you know?
Yeah.
He hasn't been in the last couple of years, so
I know. It's actually that part of it is funny.
Yeah.
Hell of a run there, Corey.
What do you get
Looks
last?
like it's coming to an end.
37 points, not bad for a 41-year-old.
yeah.
No, he's still
But
a
I mean,
minor.
Now you're gambling with,
that.
but you're gambling now with that. Like, is this going to be the year that he drops off? Like, you know,
Yeah, like, you know
it's
what?
a bit
For
of
like
a gamble that way.
for a low cap hit, like honestly, like
No, but still, I'm saying he's 40. You're going to be 42 next, so yeah, he could drop off. You sign him, and then that's it. He can't play anymore, like kind of thing. But you're right. The low cap hit, it's not a big deal.
oh, exactly. Does Evander Kane sign anywhere?
I hope not. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He's a dick.
Okay, wait, Alex. I read this on the. I actually read this on.
Don't you talk him into Philly, or I will.
I think it was Raider Frank that put this out there.
No.
Do
I'm going to
you
have to have a
think?
talk with Frank if he's putting that out there.
Do you think James Van Riemsdyk has a third stint with the Flyers?
Oh, jeez.
I want him as a fourth liner for a year. Sure, go for it. We can. I mean, he's power
next friend
forward.
guy on the
throwing
power
second
play.
pair. There's another guy talking could bench Michkov over. That'll fit
Oh,
right in
man.
Tockett's system. A big stiff.
Well, like, look, apparently Nikita Gurbankin obviously won't be ready for the season. Like Donnie
Doesn't
said
sound
that,
like it. Yeah.
you know. Maybe they're gonna resign Glendening, so that leaves a spot open on the fourth line. And I'll be honest, I don't want any of the kids playing on the fourth. I wouldn't want any of the kids really playing on the fourth line.
No.
Maybe
with you there.
Barkey because he, but I wouldn't be ideal. It could be worse. It could be worse than James Van Riemsdyk.
I mean, there's nobody else here. This is what a horrible list.
No, it's really bad. I'm like, there's names out there. Like, look, Jack Roslovic still has some kind of like value. Ellie Tolvanen, Boone Jenner. Like, I don't know. It's just names.
It
But,
depends.
like-
I mean, you want to win something, or you just want to play games, and that's it. You want to be competitive a little bit, but I mean, but if you're a team that's contending, there's nobody here.
Oh
There's
no.
nobody here. I don't
Well,
see anybody there from Montreal.
You know what this crop really is to me? If you're a team that has your first and second line pretty much set, like
It's bottom sixers here.
yeah. So it's like if you really just need to fill in around the margins,
Yeah.
you need that like, you know what? Maybe like you're the third best player on a second line, or like a really good third liner, or like a decent second pair defenseman, or like a really good third pair defense. That's what's available. So if you're looking really just to fill out around the edges, there's some decent players available that you could do that with.
Yeah.
But oh man, but you can't overpay these guys, and that's where I think teams really get in trouble. You know, so
Yeah, you're going to see teams get in trouble making stupid signings, overpaying because the cap's going up and all that. You know, watch and see. It's inevitable.
Time will
All right,
tell.
let's take a look at defensemen.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's
Sure.
go quickly on
Jake,
the
give
defense.
me a
That
sec.
too, it's like, ugh.
Just give me a sec.
There's not much in the goalie market.
Oh, I'm not even gonna.
No, I
bother
think-
talking about
yeah,
goalies. I'm
goalies,
sorry,
I think
guys,
it's,
but like, there's
Okay,
nothing.
I just want to make sure I get the right one.
Like Connor Ingram, and I think that's about it.
Is that the right one? Yeah.
So the John
What a
Carlson
Ducks!
sweepstakes.
The number 3 on that list better not be coming to Montreal.
I don't think you'll have to worry. He ain't coming.
I
He's
don't
not
know.
coming here either.
There's a little rumor. There's some rumors about it because Gordon is the one who signed him in New York. Or traded for him. I don't know if he signed or
That'd
traded.
be funny.
He traded for him.
Yeah.
No, I'm
then-
rooting for it.
and
That'd
then
be
signed
funny.
him.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, is there anybody here who could really help Montreal? I don't know.
Well, what's Montreal looking? They're looking for a right D, right?
They're looking for a right D, but I don't know. Like, I don't think they're looking to sign a right D for any kind of term.
Well, then Trouba's probably your guy. Because
This is what I'm afraid of. This is what I'm afraid of, that they might
What about Klingberg?
go and
He's a
do.
right shot.
Like,
Mm.
my worst
No.
nightmare is we get on the air at 12 and we have the first one to announce Montreal signs Jacob Trouba. That's my worst
Now I'm
nightmare
rooting
right now.
for it. I need to see Rick's head pop
Yeah,
out. of the
yeah, I'm
champagne
not
cork.
surprised. I would deserve it too, but
Now
yeah,
I need to see it.
that's my worst nightmare
With
right
all
now.
the crap I've been getting in my drafts, it's your turn to suffer a little
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
bit.
So
How about
hopefully
Rick? How about a reunion with Noah Jolson?
yeah, no, that's fine. We don't need him.
He'd be a
either.
nice seventh defenseman for you.
Yeah, sure. For maybe Laval. I don't think for us.
Oh, let's see.
Just say that. Is it
Noah
Gretzky?
Jules. Take away Rick Tockett's pets, please.
Oh, yeah, no,
So you
we
don't
have Tim
resign.
out then. Why he's not coming back?
know.
Jolson's not coming back.
There's really, I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing really attractive.
You know, another interesting name that I keep my eye on is Trevor Van Riemsdyk. He's up there in age, but I think he's still got a little bit left in the tank. Right shot guy. I could see you guys go after him as a short-term guy.
14 points last season.
Well, he's not an offensive defenseman.
He's not.
No, he's a defensive defenseman.
Yeah, he's a third.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess that could be an option. Trevor Van Reen thing.
A little on the older side, but
Yeah,
but
you
I
want
would
short term. You're gonna have to go.
Yeah,
older.
I would think
1
for
year.
defenseman, you're looking at short term.
Yeah, he's a guy you can give like a 1 year contract to, and like
2 at the
Seven,
most, at the very most.
Who do you guys realistically think ends up with John Carlson?
Oh, I haven't really thought of it. I don't know.
I was gonna. Honestly, I would have said us for like the longest time.
Whoever's willing to
Andrew
take
Peak
him.
gonna be Tampa.
Kind of stepped out a little bit.
But
I think
What?
he
Oh.
walks and goes to
Matt
Tampa.
spoke. Hey, God.
Huh?
No, I was reading the list. Andrew Peak's name sticks out a little bit.
yeah, I saw him too. I'm like,
Ah.
oh, you know what? He can make sense.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything about him that makes me think that Montreal should sign him.
I mean, it'd be more depth, but like the other reason too is he has rapport with Jake Evans. They played at Notre Dame together.
Still,
Yeah. Doesn't really have. I was looking at his quick analytics. Doesn't have the best analytics, but
No, I know.
defensive defensemen don't always have super analytics, so take that with a grain of salt. But he's big, 6'3", 214.
But that's what I mean, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm looking more at size. I mean, Jamie Alexiak, he's older, but he's a fucking giant.
Because the only problem with Peak, I think at his age, he might be looking for term. And I don't know if
Yeah.
Montreal would really want to do that. So,
Yeah.
no.
I don't know.
I don't think they're looking to sign a free agent. The ones that are available to anything long term, 2 years, I can say at the most. If you can sign a year and a half, that's probably what they would do at the most.
I just saw Matt Grizzlick's name on there as an old bruiser from the Bruins.
I know. I
remember.
saw it before and going, Gretzky, what? Oh, it's Grizzly.
Yeah, just got the wrong position and name and age. That's all.
Yeah. He can stay on free agency.
Small.
He said, "No, I'm not interested in him."
Even the defensive, there's not much. A lot of like defensive defensemen available.
I mean,
That's why
I
I
wish Alexiak was right-handed, but like Alexiak's, and it's a name too that
Mm.
kind of
Right,
the deadline was kind of floated out there. But again, like he's left-handed, but he's huge.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If they want to add size, like,
They're not
he's like
signing a left
6'7".
hand. It's not going to be a
No,
left
they're
shot defenseman.
There's the name. Oh, we know it's gonna be this guy, Vincent Desharnais.
Vinny Desharnais.
Vinny Desharnais.
No.
It's gonna be him. It's gonna be him. 6'7", 227.
No. In the
Got
nicest
players, but
way
he's
possible, I am a pass on that.
There's nothing here, man.
Big
Well,
bag of mid.
It's a terrible free agent cost.
Oh,
It's
God,
always
dude,
going to be.
ever.
It's going to be for the next few years.
Oh yeah, I think so.
That's
Oh,
horrible.
man.
So I don't see Montreal being very active in free agency.
Yeah, no, I mean, up until his rights got traded, like Guerrero was really the only name that I was really looking at, like seriously looking at, is like they should make a run, but that's
Who?
kind of window. Other
Greer?
than that, AJ Greer, yeah.
Yeah, but they just traded his rights. They didn't trade him. Both of them, Gudis's rights and Greer's rights went the other way, but that's it. So it doesn't mean they're going to sign there.
Man, I would have
Nice.
loved a reunion with honestly, like Alex, I would have loved a reunion with Rocco Gudis.
Oh my
And I know
god!
there's no space on our team for him, but like, man, I loved Rocco when he was with us.
No, you can have him. I don't want it. I wouldn't want him. Big fucking goon.
He's awesome. Rocco's awesome.
No,
Okay, well,
he's
anybody have any last thoughts on free agency? Other
I
than-
feel like
Yeah,
it's
Putrid.
Ian Cole's name out there about 6 billion consecutive years as a free agent.
Who?
Ian
Ian Cole.
Cole. I feel like I see
Always
his
around.
name on free agency every fucking year.
Oh,
He's either in free agency, trade boards. He's
yeah.
he's there.
Yeah.
He's passed around like a blunt or a $10 hooker.
You know what?
Just
Yeah.
let this guy have a home or retire. I feel for him.
Like he's 30.
He
Does
has
might-
been on a new team. This is going to be his seventh. No, actually, no, because he stayed in
Hold on,
Utah
let's see.
back to back. He is.
Utah 1,
Utah,
Vancouver 3, 2, Tampa 3, Carolina 4,
he's been on a lot of
Minnesota
teams.
5. Oh, another stint in Colorado, but we won't count that. Pittsburgh 6, Columbus 7, Pittsburgh again, St. Louis.
No,
8.
it's only his first stint in Colorado.
He's done a couple
18.
stints.
St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Columbus, Colorado. Hold on. St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Columbus, Colorado, Minnesota, Carolina, Tampa Bay, Vancouver, Utah. He's been on 9
7.
teams.
How did I count 7?
No, 9.
3,
He
just
is
said
a
it.
journeyman.
Blues,
6. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Blues, Penguins, Blue Jackets, Avalanche,
Yeah, 9.
Wild, Hurricanes, Lightning, Canucks, and Mammoth.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, you're
10
right.
if you
I think I
technically
missed
count the Utah hockey team.
I honestly thought it was more than 9. I thought it would have been like 11, 12.
So he could potentially be on his 10th different team this season.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's
Well,
nuts. You know
I
what?
mean,
If people keep wanting to trade for him or sign him, so he must be doing something right.
Mhm.
yeah, I guess. You can have him. You can have him. Yeah, so there's not much here.
No.
I mean, just it's crazy how little there is. So don't look at the goalies.
Do you really?
Wow.
You could if you
Yeah, I
want.
don't think
Where
there's
are we
really
at?
much there.
Yeah, let's forget it. We're
Honestly, like I said, like Connor Ingram is the only name that would kind of make sense for maybe. But other than that, like there's like a whole
so
bunch
it's like the worst crop of free agents in a long time.
It's a big
Yeah.
bag of mid.
Oh, it's
Big
just Stuart Skinner.
bag of ass.
Stuart Skinner.
Yay, Stuart
what?
Skinner.
When the top goalie available is probably Stuart Skinner. Like, you know, it's a bad fucking class.
Oh wait,
Well, I guess if you want to count Cam Talbot, like he's decent, but he's old as fuck. So, yeah. So you're looking at either Skinner or Connor Ingram.
I actually don't mind Connor Ingram, but yeah. He's
Connor,
just,
like not to like make light of mental health or whatever. It's just that like he's been again. I don't want to make light of it, but like he's been battling it for a while. It's just that he's just not available.
yeah,
like, and
that I understand in retrospect.
You know, and it's like if I'm signing you, like I need to know that you'll. Again, I feel bad talking about it. Like it's not. But
no, I mean obviously it's a business, so yeah, you're right.
We know what you mean. We know you don't.
Especially
mean
as
that.
a free agent. If I'm gonna sign you, I didn't draft you and whatever, blah blah blah. But I'm gonna sign you as a free agent. I need to know that you're gonna be able to play.
exactly.
Mhm.
And I get that. So yeah, you might see him. Not get
Like
a contract.
I'm sure somebody will give him a chance, but like more
Might
maybe
take
like
a while though.
to come in and maybe battle for a backup spot.
Yeah,
Like
or
a team that has a starter and then needs maybe an upgrade at backup, but
or
he
he'll
has
get
a
signed
guy.
during the season after
Yeah.
it starts or something. You never know. Let's see who's in there that makes any sense. That's good. Nothing. There's nothing there at all except Bobrovsky maybe, but I mean he's getting older now.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, why is Bob not on this list?
he is number 12.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have it set up a different way. It's
Oh, okay. So
okay.
got to figure
Also-
Bob's gonna get signed.
Man,
Except how
most
much does he want? How much do you think he's gonna ask for?
But did you hear they asked that he wants like fucking 6 years at like 7?
That's
something?
absurd. I've seen that.
Bob wants 6 years
Ridiculous.
at 37
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard
Oh,
that.
that's crazy.
absurd.
No, that's crazy.
Now I don't know if it's because apparently what they were saying is because like you know, like Florida signed Marchand and who's the other guy, and Ekblad to like these long-term contracts, but like, buddy, you're 30. Like, I get it, like Marchand, like, but dude, you're 37 years old and you want 6-7 years, and at $7-8 million, like,
Yeah, I know. Jesus, no wonder.
That's kind of nuts.
No wonder he's going to
Not happening.
I'd send him to the market too.
Yeah. He's going to have to come down. He might get 3. That's probably the most he'd get is 3. 6, go pound sand, buddy.
Yeah, 100%. And like, I don't know, and especially at this point of his career, like,
2 or 3
maybe
years.
a tandem goalie at this point.
Yeah.
Is
I
he
would
like
think so. Yeah,
he's not like a 60-game starter anymore.
No, I don't think so. Not at that age. And I mean, I wouldn't give him maybe 2-3 season contract. That's all I think I would want to give him.
Yeah, not more than even at 3. I'd be like, oh.
But if you had to, you know, you might go, okay, but I have to go 3. But I don't really like you. Yeah, 2 at 37, man. You know, you could sign him to that right now, and next season, it's it. He's done. His skills fell off, and then what do you do? Because you never know at that age, right? Especially with a goalie, you never really know until it's too late. You got to sign him as a UFA. Boy, don't overpay and don't overterm.
Agreed.
Our old friend Peter Mrazek is available.
Just last thing with Bobrovsky, if anything, if you're going to sign Bob, I wouldn't overturn, but if you got to pay him, make it like a bonus laden. Like, make him earn it. Like, and if he does, well, okay, then you're happy to pay him because he earned it. That means things are good, you know. So that's how I do that for me.
Yeah, because that's it. After also Freddie Anderson is available, but I think if he does, he just resigns in Carolina. So I don't think he's
for another year because he only had the 1 year. I wonder why that was. Was it he didn't take them to no, he wouldn't be arbitration.
No. They just signed into a 1 year contract because, like, obviously health reasons also with him.
Yeah, so that's probably what he's going to do again. Another 1 year deal.
I would have to assume, another 1 year deal.
And then your boy is right there after that, Urson.
Sammy Urson.
Slamming Sammy, baby.
Does someone sign him? Really?
Yeah, Ottawa's probably going to end up.
I don't know. Ottawa traded for his rights, and they gave up, I think, like a 5th or a 6th. So,
really?
I think Ottawa does sign him. They thought that they might consider him their backup.
I mean, I'm good with that, but why would they do that? That doesn't make sense.
Because they're incompetent.
Yeah, I think they want to bring him in to battle with what's his name, Merrilainen, for the backup spot because he had kind of a down year. No,
yeah, I get it, but still,
Ottawa's kind of the down team right now. So
like, for me, that makes more sense for Ottawa to sign a guy like Connor Ingram, where it's like you have Allmark, you have Merrilainen, you bring in Connor Ingram, and then you have Ingram battle with Merrilainen for the backup spot because you know that he's at least capable. And if things go wrong, like at least you have Merrilainen. But they traded for Sammy Urson. I'm happy for Urson.
Sammy Urson to the rescue.
Slamming Sammy. Yep. All right. That's enough of this. Let's we kind of haven't said anything about.
But this is our final show, boys.
Yeah, let me get rid of this here. But let's set it up right.
No, wait, there we go.
Hey, where'd I go?
Oh, no, crap. Now we lost Matt. We got a little production moment.
Where'd it go?
Am I here? Am I there?
You broke it.
Am I anywhere?
It's this one, Rick.
There it is.
You had the wrong one.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. Oh, well,
yeah, I got you. Never fear,
all right.
Alex is here.
All right, so after that incompetence, this is our last show of Pucking Around podcast. The reason that you're seeing the insert of the background, the ADHD podcast, because that's what we are going to be evolving into. After I'm not sure how long of a hiatus, but we'll be taking a short hiatus this summer break. And revamping Pucking Around podcast into the ADHD podcast, because we all have ADHD, and it'll probably suit us a lot better. Revamping the format as well, and as with all of that, we're also going to be debuting it not only here on YouTube, but audio version will be debuting on the Hockey Podcast Network, which we talked about very briefly before. So, in coordination with the Hockey Podcast Network, we're going to revamp this podcast. So, kind of a babbly way to say that, but I apologize. We want to thank everybody that has watched, that has been around to watch us make fools of ourselves. We definitely want to thank everybody that has been around the whole time, even partially, even if you're here the first time today. But definitely please check out the new podcast, and I'm going to turn it over to whoever wants to take over from me. But I want to just thank everybody that has watched the show and subscribed.
And there's been some really fun moments in this show that I really enjoyed, like this. Some of the things that come to mind, I remember when we had this is way back. I don't even know if Eric was part of the show yet when we did this. And we did our 5 years ago redraft episode. I don't know if you recall that.
Yeah, Eric was. Eric?
No, I wasn't there.
I don't think Eric was here yet. We did that. I think we still had Harry.
Did we? Actually. That was like the last thing we did with Harry.
I believe so. Yeah,
I think
we did
so.
That redraft episode, and everyone was shitting on my Thomas Harley take. Well, who's laughing now? I had him 4th or 5th in a redraft, and everyone gave me shit. And now that looks like a great take.
A broken clock is right twice a day,
There was that, and then when me and Harry butt heads over the Michkov take, that was fun too.
That was like a running gag there, you and him with Michkov.
Oh, we were going at each other.
That's true. That's good. Yeah.
I think that's on our YouTube channel. That episode, it's like the 15th episode. There's a few other really good ones.
Well,
I'm trying
to
think.
All the episodes are on the YouTube channel.
Well, not all of them, because we had a few at the beginning that actually weren't there. So we've been uploading since when we ended up, because before when we first started the Pucking Around podcast, it was an audio only show. Then we rebranded to video.
When was it?
Yes, we didn't go to YouTube fully until somewhere in the 20s. Because we were just doing Spotify at first, remember?
Matt, can you confirm that?
I'm pretty sure we've been all YouTube since we started.
That's what I know.
I can personally guarantee that if you go to the YouTube channel, there are not every single PAP episode is on there. I've looked. That's how I know this. I clicked.
What I think you're talking about, I know what you're talking about. It's a few episodes, but they appeared on Talking Habs. And then we opened up.
Maybe there it happened.
Yeah, but it's only a few episodes. You're talking about just a few episodes.
But I'm looking through right now. I clicked oldest on YouTube. It goes 1, and then the next one is 19. That pops up.
Well, if 1 is there, then so are 2, 3, 4, 5,
2
6.
through 18 are not there when you click oldest. There's a few Sin Bin episodes. There's a few other random videos there.
That's fine. Not really that important at this point.
But I'm just saying, we were originally audio only, and then we kind of converted to both audio and YouTube.
Only.
We were. I'm 100% sure on that.
How did we record then?
We recorded on StreamYard, but we didn't upload them to YouTube. They were only uploaded to Spotify at first.
Since I'm the one who does the uploads, I'm going to highly disagree with that.
Look on the YouTube channel. You can literally just click oldest on the YouTube channel.
We're having an argument right here on the last episode of Pucking Around Podcast.
And it's about the episode format. But no, if you click oldest, it goes 1, and then you scroll down a few other episodes of other shows that had nothing to do with PAP. The next one that pops up is 19.
I totally forgot. If that's the case, I totally forgot that.
Yep. Because we originally tried pushing it as just a
It's
Spotify.
sort of coming back, actually. It's kind of now ringing a bell. Like, maybe we did that the first few episodes.
Yeah, it was about somewhat because then we started saying we were going to do audio only at first, remember? And then we said, "Oh, are we going to do a video episode on
But
this?"
we don't have a way to record audio only.
I know we recorded on this. We still did every episode on StreamYard.
It just seems weird that we only pulled the audio and uploaded that and didn't put the video
because
out.
we weren't really too invested in our YouTube channel right away. We were trying to make it work on Spotify more. And then we made the YouTube channel.
This
and then
oddly
we slowly transitioned.
This is oddly reminding me of that show, The Twilight Zone. Yeah, because we all have different memories of it.
Trust me, that I'm 100% sure on. You know what? One of my favorite moments is too, and this is now becoming big. This technically wasn't a PAP episode. This was a live stream of the 2024 draft, and it's been recorded now, and I've been posted in the chat.
Oh my God!
The Jet Luchenko pick. Who the fuck is that? And then Norty just goes, I think Fern just jumped off his second floor balcony.
Fire Briere.
And meanwhile, Rick's trying to talk it into it. He's like, oh, do you remember what? It's not a bad pick. It's not. No, it was a bad pick.
I don't remember saying that.
Rick, it's on the live stream on the YouTube. You can pull it up.
Yeah, I don't bother to do that.
The fuck
no, listen, I believe you. If I said that, I said that. I don't know what I knew about Luchenko at the time. That's why I'm saying that. Maybe I knew more about him at the time than I remember. I'm old, and it was a few years ago, so.
And then
my memory is definitely not reliable.
As the Nashville Predators picked Brady Martin and Lee Porter Martone and James Hagan for us to pick between, and we were both very happy.
Oh yeah.
But that didn't happen on the podcast.
That was another live stream. But I affiliate any of like the draft episodes as kind of like an affiliation to PAP in a way.
All right.
Well, kind of. It fits out more than anything else.
I'm okay. I guess.
I have a really bad memory, so I can't really think of anything.
Who else has memories of the podcast? Anybody?
Oh, I named a few, so I tried.
Of the actual podcast, though. No way.
Nah.
Why is that? I don't know. We did 112 episodes, and nothing stood out to me. Maybe that's the reason why we're.
Oh, I got one that comes
changing formats.
Eric, you'll remember this. Do you remember how in depth we went about fucking Siplikov blowing up Ryan Poehling and that open ice hit in that game against the Islanders, and how in depth we fucking were bringing that shit up, and how rip shit I got over that hit?
Possibly.
It was so the Flyers are playing the Islanders. Siplikov eventually got a 3-game suspension, and Poehling had the puck. He's taking it up around, like he took it from behind the net and is slowly starting to come up. And Siplikov comes from the side and just shoulders it right in the head, and he spins like a top. I think it was the year that I think it was last season. So
it was last season.
Yeah. Towards his last year here. And the in-depth of whether he made head contact, me, you, and Cam, more me and you against Cam were at each other's throats about it.
What season are you in then?
24-25 is what I was.
No, right now, when you said it's last season.
Well, I still count right now.
No, we're in next season already. So
not till July 1st.
Not till July 1st.
Oh, please.
June 3rd.
Technically, I'll give it to you. I mean, technically, you're right, I guess.
June 30th? I mean, July 1st?
Okay.
Yes, you're right.
I gave it to you.
Rick's like, damn it, he wins this round.
Damn it. God. Dag nabbit.
Gosh darn, he will.
All right. Anybody else got any memories?
All right, it's someone else doing memory.
I have such a bad memory, man.
Exactly. I'm
It's
lucky.
like it happens and they go.
I'm lucky. I remember who you guys are.
What about you, Naughty? Anything?
Naughty.
I think Naughty.
I don't know, man. I guess just the camaraderie of this, and I'm just I'm glad that we get to continue it.
Oh, I do have a memory, and it involves Nordy. Do you remember that time that Nordy showed up and put his face on the pod? Do you remember that time? Wow, I remember that.
I forgot what Naughty looked like.
I thought that was funny. I kind of blew it, but it was still funny.
No, the joke still hit. I'll give it to you.
It still hit. All right, what else we got? I don't know. It's weird. It's a Harry Rice memory, but the bag of chips. I just remember.
Oh my God.
Harry Rice's
bag of
chips.
Yeah, we did that. We played that one out
the
a
only
few
good
times.
thing that came out of him.
Probably pretty much in the end, it is. I know.
I remember that now. Yes. Now we have the patented Eric Martino hugs. That's the whole reason why we had a big wave of subs, where Eric's hugs just became appealing.
Oh, that was okay. I'm thinking more farther back. That just happened.
Yeah, still counts. It's a memory.
No, it does. I mean, just saying, but it's a memory we just made. I wasn't thinking that whatever. All right. I mean, I can't think of anything else myself.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Pretty much it.
Eric, lead us into the sunset.
All right. So, everybody that's listening, watching, thanks for joining. Thanks for having this whole experience with us on PAP. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for everything. Hope you enjoyed my hugs. So for the final time on Pucking Around Podcast, for myself, Alex, Rick, and Matt, good day, good afternoon, good evening, and good hockey. Ciao, everybody. It's been a pleasure.
That's all, folks. Ciao, everybody.
Promise you you'll kiss me.